thing's kind of tall.
It is. It sits about 2 inches higher than my old bottom.
Yeah. Kickstand. All right, so far, obviously I'm not used to the clutch, so that's kind of strange. I gotta let it way out. First impressions is obviously the throttle is a little sensitive because drive-by-wire, and you get a real nice tactile click whenever you're shifting. But the clutch, man, you got to go in and out on that one. But it's got the adjustable levers, so I mean that's just a matter of just adjusting the levers in a little bit, because I'm used to my clutch lever being really far in, so you don't have that really long throw. Right now I'm in full power mode with the lift control on, and this motherfucker will move. It's a comfortable bike. The seat's a little hard, but that's easily fixable. That's nothing that's a deal breaker for me. It's about the same riding position as my ZX6. It's comfortable. The mirrors are really nice and sturdy. I like them. I like the fact that the mirror doesn't move, just the glass does. This ain't no 600. But it's got a bunch of different power modes and the lift control and whatnot. And he kind of gave me a quick rundown in it. He gave me a quick rundown on the power modes, but he's still trying to figure it out. So it wasn't, I'm not gonna mess with them. But that display, I mean, holy crap, I don't know if y'all can see that, but that thing is like on point. It's Tits McGee. I'm gonna nickname this bike Titty Sprinkles because this thing's just sick as tits. I think I'm gonna have to get a fucking leader bike. And it's got all kinds of buttons and knobs and stuff down here. It's got a menu button. Oh shit, what am I changing? And the mode button over here. But it's pretty good. Me and him are on the same page of the only thing we don't like cosmetically about the bike, at least, is the freaking headlights. And they're kind of goofy looking, but other than that, this thing is sick. The look of it. I'm not going to ride it too hard. I'm not going to do anything crazy on it. I mean, obviously, it's only got 681 miles on it, and I'm not going to do nothing stupid on it. I can't afford to pay for it if I wreck it. But, I mean, I got on it, and I could feel that front tire wanting to come up. That lift control is doing its job. I got a bunch of guys with me. I got one on a Gixxer 1000, a R6, and then the owner of this masterpiece is on my bicycle. But I definitely think I want to get a leader bike now. Man, that whenever you're clicking through gears, man, that thing is like tight. Oh shit! That clutch is out there. Get the fuck over! What the fuck are you doing, man? I tell you what, this thing puts off some heat though. I can feel it on my right leg pretty good. But overall, this thing, everybody talks about how leader bikes are heavy and shit. And I don't feel it. I don't feel it at all. This thing is so light and nimble. It flicks around real good, you know? It just handles so well. It's comfortable to sit on. It's not awkward to sit on. I know, like, whenever I was looking at getting an R6, I didn't like sitting on it, like just sitting. When I was riding it, it was great. But whenever I'm sitting on it, it was like not comfortable at all. This thing, it's a little tall for me. I can't quite flat foot on it. But it's definitely nice. It's comfortable when you're stopped at a light. It's comfortable when you're riding on it, other than the seat being a little bit hard. And so that's it so far. I mean, I got my blinker on, fucking noob. But, you know, I like it. I would buy this bike. Don't you fucking do it. Well, I definitely give this thing my stamp of approval. The only real mods he's got done to it, I don't know if these are stock levers or not, but they're adjustable. And he's got the zero gravity windshield. And then he's got the rear fender delete. This throttle is touchy. Shit. Had a good little ride on the 2016 Yamaha R1s. And it was, all in all, it was a great bike. It's definitely didn't feel any different than my 600 weight-wise. I know it probably is, but I mean, it was really light and flickable. Obviously could tell the difference power-wise whenever whenever you twist that throttle. But man, I tell you what, it really makes me consider getting a leader bike. Because I've always, you know, been like, well, 600's plenty. It's all got everything I needed to do, which is true. But boy, that 1000, man, that's a bike right there. It'd definitely be worth the money. Now, obviously, I'm not gonna go buy a brand new 2016 R1 because of the fact that I can't afford it. So, I definitely like it. I think after I get done paying off my bike, I'm probably going to move up to a leader bike. I may keep this one and give it to my wife, or I may trade it in. I don't know, but I'll probably keep this one around because I don't always want to fucking have 1,000. Like, I want to be able to be like, oh, I'm going to take the 1,000 out, or oh, I'm going to take the 600 out. And I know I'm probably going to start my wife out on the little 300 Ninja or 300R, CBR 300R. Something that's not as powerful as this. She can ride this, but she is intimidated by it because she's ridden like a few dirt bikes and stuff. And that's really about it. She never really ridden out in traffic or nothing like that. And I'm worried she's gonna just like, and fucking be like, ah! That makes her nervous and makes me a little nervous. So we start around 300. But anyway, that was the R1s. It was sexy. Oh, I just ran over freaking shredded tire. It seemed to be a pretty cool bike. I definitely wish I could have went through the modes a little more, but he hadn't had it very long. He was still kind of figuring it out, so I didn't want to go through jacking with stuff. So I just left it on full power, had a little fun on it, and that's the most I can say. I had a little fun on it. Had a lot of fun on it. Had a good little ride with everybody, and it wasn't bad. I definitely, it's definitely not a starter bike. It's definitely not a starter bike. I wouldn't get this as a first sport bike, even if you've been riding bikes for a long time. I've been riding bikes for a long time also, and I started out on a 600. I wouldn't recommend starting out on a 1000. If you have like balls of steel and whatnot, start out on a 1000. Let me know how that works out for you. But man, I'll tell you what, that was a sweet bike. I mean, there wasn't anything I didn't like about it, other than some stupid shit like the exhaust and the seat being too stiff. But other than that, it was good. But I'm gonna end this video here, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell your friends. Peace.